channel. Today's video is going to be me setting up my October budget. I cannot believe that it is the month of October already. It's Halloween month. I'm not the biggest Halloween fan. I don't decorate or anything, but I do like getting a little bit of Halloween vibe into my planning, and that is exactly why I chose this monthly kit from the Plum Planner, because it is Halloween but it's very pastel, very cute and not very scary, which is more up my speed. So you can see here you've got the two kind of day covers, you've got your date dots, and then it's upside down. On this side we have some icons, we have our sidebar, and then we have some pictures to cover up days that are not in the month. So I love that. I've also set up all of my bills, sorry, but I ran out of my little black ones, so I decided, hopefully you can see this, to use the little boxes down at the bottom. I originally got this sheet for my kind of what I've got going on, my appointments and things in the month and my other planner, but I thought these would work and they're just as cute, so I do have them. I definitely need to pick up another one of these sheets. These are from Paper Sheet Plans. I'm not sure if I want to change it from the black, but I do want a colour that could work with any spread. So if you do have a suggestion on which colour you think would work best and maybe not as harsh, if I can give you an example. So my black ones do stand out a lot and I have been using them, but I'm not sure if I just want a different colour, but I'm not really sure which colour to go for. So if you could help me out with that, I'm also going to put a poll up on my Instagram. So if you have me on Instagram, head over there once this video is live and you can vote on that. But let's get started into setting up my monthly overview for my budget. If you're brand new to this channel, welcome. And what I typically do is I put the covers up here, all the date dots down, and then I come back and set up the rest of my budget with you, so where all my bills go and what dates they go on, etc. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to speed it up, put some kind of Halloweenish music over it and set up the base of my spread, and then I'll be back to show you all of my bills. So let's go on to that. Is the base all done. The only complaint I would have is that I wish there was one more extra picture to put here over the 30th, and I hate it when you have 2 days in the same little box, especially because it's a Sunday, because that is the day we go food shopping. So I need to try and work something out along those lines, but in terms of everything else, I absolutely love the way this looks. It is very me, it's very cute, very pastel, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I love the kits from the Plum Planner, so a link to her shop will be down below. Go check her out. She does weekly kits as well, but yeah, I absolutely love it. So let's start finishing off the rest of our monthly overview. So I am going to put in, oh, maybe not that one because I ripped it. I had this same problem last month. I kept ripping these no spend stickers. In the notes section, I am going to put one of my little no spend stickers, and then that's where I like to track at the end of the month how many no spend days that I had. So got that all down. Next, let's move over and go on to putting in all of our bills and then where they belong. So I tend to have a lot of bills at the start of the month and then less as the month kind of progresses. But we have our mortgage on the 1st, as well as our council tax. Then we have our card payment. And we also had some subscription. Usually I break these up, but for the purpose of the fact that I'm running out, I've decided to just combine them. So the subscriptions at the beginning of the month are my Spotify Audible subscription and my EIS, which is my teacher union. Next we have road tax, which comes out on the 4th. After that we have our bed payment, so we pay up our bed every single month, and you also see that in my debt payoff. That comes out on the 6th. Then we have our home insurance on the 8th. They are looking pretty spread out this month, which is quite good. Usually they are all clumped together. We have our internet on the 10th, which in fact it won't be the 10th because that is a Sunday and bills will come out on a Sunday. So I'll move it over to the Monday the 11th just to be on the safe side. Our sofa and phones come out on the 13th. My phone I can pay actually on the 8th, but Thomas isn't allowed to pay his until the 12th, so I just bundle them together because it makes it a whole lot easier. And this is when I have to start using these colourful ones, and they're not quite as long as the black ones and they're a little bit thicker, but I think they will still work just as well. Next we have rugby on the 15th. So Thomas has to pay monthly for his rugby team. Next we have our TV licence and Sky coming out. In fact, Sky's going to come out on the 14th, as well as TV licence. I'm not sure why I had those around the other way last month because that is mistaken. Those are both on those days. Oh no, I smudged it. Our boiler comes out on the 18th. Our gas and electric is on the 23rd. Perfect. And then our car insurance is the 26th. And finally the subscriptions at the end of the month, so I'm going to put them on the 28th because they do all come out on different days. So that's me completely used up this sheet. Like I said, I have to get new ones, but this is how our bills are looking. I actually quite like the look of the colourful ones, so I'm not sure if I may just, because that's still quite a lot of boxes left over for my other monthly, so I'm not sure if I'm going to maybe buy 2 of these sheets and put all my bills this way, and then they'll always match the kit. That is another option, but again, let me know down in the comments what you think. The black does really stand out and it lets your bills stand out to you, but I do like the way how these kind of look like they match. So we've got all them. Next, let's go for our paydays, and I always like to use the little flags for this. So pop down a flag every Friday because that is when Thomas gets paid. So he gets paid weekly, and myself, I get paid monthly. So that is why, if you've been following my channel for a while, I switched to weekly planning on my little planning sheets that I sell in my Etsy shop. So definitely, if you would like to do weekly planning like myself, or you think it would be helpful, check my Etsy shop out. It's linked down below, and you can see if it works best for you. But we did find that it definitely helped us, and kind of made us more aware of what was coming out each week and how much we had to spend, because sometimes monthly kind of made it a bit hard. So he gets 5 pays this month, and then I will get paid on the last Thursday, as long as it is a Friday following it. It's a bit confusing, but that will be on the 28th. So let's grab our payday stickers. So I like to use these little gold foil ones. They are from Planella. You do get a bigger sheet than this. I just cut it so that it would fit better in my little pockets at the back to keep them nice and safe. But I am a PR girl for Bella Planella, so my code is always down below to save yourself some money. That's where all my budget kits come from as well. So head over to her to pick up if you like the budget kit or if you like these little stickers. I love them, and I love that they are foiled. You can pick what colour foil you like, so if you're more of a silver person or if you want them to be holographic, things like that. She does lots of different options so they can suit everyone's planning style. That's also the same place where I got the Build You stickers in the same font and the same foil so that everything matches. Perfect, so that is our month review all set up. There's nothing left to do here, so let's flip over and then get on with actually setting up our October budget. So I'm going to use these 2 pages, so one for the budget and then one for our weekly check-in. I'm going to leave doing our weekly check-in until my first week, just because I'm not sure if it's going to spill over into 2 pages or not. But let's get started with our budget. I am in love with the budget kit for this month, so I'll show you the washi. And then we have the little pumpkin one, we've got the moons, and we've got the rainbow one. I love it. I think it's so fun, and again, it's not dark, it's not dreary, it's very cute. I think I'm going to use the stars for our budget because those are calling to me right now. So let's pop this down first. Centre it. Oh, I love it. I love that colour. Next we'll pop down our October budget heading, and as always on this channel we never get it straight, but hey ho. I am terrible at putting down these scripts in a straight way, but I do try my best. Actually, that's actually not bad. Quite proud of that. So let's zoom you in a little bit so you can see clearer. I love the heading. Next we pop down our little income strip. So if I was just doing Thomas's income, say I get paid weekly and you were just doing it for yourself, I would put literally like paycheck 1, 2, 3, how many weeks. But since it is for myself and my fiance, I just put our names, and then I put a rollover category as well, just in case anything has rolled over from the previous month. If you watched my September budget close yesterday, then you'll be aware that we did have over £100 rolled over, but we put some of that into savings, so we're actually only rolling over about 60-ish pounds, but that kind of works in my head. I know what I'm talking about, so that's why if you watched yesterday's video it is a bit different, but we will still have a rollover. So first I'm just going to put down all of our lines to separate each category, so you get to put your estimated, your actual, and then plus or minus. I always like to just fill out the estimated part because I never know if things are going to change. Sometimes how much council tax or things like that change between the month. Thomas may do overtime and that will change. So yeah, I just like to always put it in the estimated, even though typically my wage is the same every single month. You just never know, there could be a wee surprise. So for Thomas, I have estimated that he will bring in £1,495, and that's because he's getting 5 weeks pay. The next will be myself, and that will be £2,004, and the rollover that we had was £60 and 88 pence. So if we take our little, oh that is not the calculator, if we take our calculator and we add them up, we are left with £3,559 and 88 pence, which is quite a good amount. I am expecting us to roll things over, or we may go over categories because we know we'll have extra money. But that is our income. Next I'm going to pop down a piece of washi. Let's go for the kind of watercolour one, and I'm going to place it quite high up because I know that I always run out of room with the amount of bills that we have. I have people say to me like, wow, you have a lot of bills and expenses, and I know that we do, but we are just young, we are new homeowners, so we do have maybe things like our couch and our sofa that people have maybe had them for a good couple of years and they don't need to pay those type of things. But we are just starting out, so trying to get there. So I like to split my expenses into variable and fixed. So let's start with our variable expenses, and we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will have 7 of those. So let's pop the totals down. In fact, we'll have 8 because I forgot unbudgeted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Pop this down, and then we can draw in our lines and get it all sorted. So again, your variable expenses, you have a space to put your budgeted amount, your actual amount, and then plus or minus. So these are good for things that can vary throughout the month, or if you do like a cash envelope system, this is quite a good area to put all of those in. So there we go. Zoom you in even more so that you can see. I'm sorry that I have to keep tilting the page, it's just the way that I write, unfortunately. So our first variable expense will be petrol, and we are budgeting 150 for the month. I said in my last video that petrol prices have been going up and we have been using more petrol, so I wanted to accommodate for that. This pen has decided not to work. Next we have our food shop. If we look back at October, like I said, I go every Sunday, so there is 5 Sundays in the month, so we are budgeting £400, and that works out to £80 per. In fact, let's up it. Let's go £90, so let's go £450. That will bring my estimated savings down, but I would rather try this out. Like I said in my last video, we have been spending a lot on food, so I'm going to try that out and see if that helps any. We may still go over, but it will give me an idea of how much we're actually spending on food. Next we have eating out, and we have already been eating out quite a bit this month, just because we had my friend's birthday and then my cousins from England came up to visit us, so I did up it to 200. Perfect. Next we have household. I'm not sure why this pen keeps running out. For household we are estimating 150. That should give us enough to get anything that we need throughout the month, plus some Christmas decorations, which I am super excited for. We've already been buying some, which is great. Next we have sinking funds, which as always is 900. Next we have the hot tub that we pay. This is in my debt snowball, but we do pay my dad, and I like to just pop it here so that I remember to send it, in all honesty. So that's £50. And then we have birthdays, so we have 2 birthdays this month. We have my best friend's, and then we have Thomas's brother, so we are estimating £70 for both. I had already bought my best friend some things, so I didn't have to spend a lot to finish off her present. And then I think, so I'm estimating about 20 for her just to get the remaining, and then about 50 for Thomas's brother. I'm not sure how much he wants to spend on him, but I thought 50 was enough, but I could be mistaken, so that may change. But that is why I've put it in my variable, because it is open to changing. And then last but not least we have unbudgeted, and as always we budget. Sorry about that, my camera overheated and it cut out. So I finished up my variable expenses and I just went ahead and wrote down all of my fixed expenses and put our little potential and actual savings strip at the bottom. So I'm now going to go through all of our fixed expenses and let you know how much each of them cost. So the first one that we have is our mortgage, which is £439.13. And I always hate writing here because of this coil. Our council tax is £183, so it has went down slightly, but not a lot. I would love to get that down once we've kind of paid off a lot of our debt, kind of add chunks to that so it can come down a lot. Our car payment is £200, 74 pence. Our bed and sofa is £92.50 when you add them up together. Our home insurance has went down, so it is now £24.17. It was previously £27.25, so it's only went down a couple of pounds, but it will help nonetheless. Our internet and Sky combined at £81.99. Our phone bills have went down, so from 120 to 100, which is again good because it is coming down slowly. TV licence is £13.37. Our boiler care is £7.20. Our gas and electric is £111.70. Our car insurance has again went down. We had to renew it. It is now £42.44, down from £58. Subscriptions in total is £37.97. Our road tax is £13.56. Rugby for Thomas is £15. And finally, the EIS and Prime payment is, wait, I just add them up actually together, and that would help. So Prime is £7.99 and EIS is £6.75, so in total it is £14.74. So let me very quickly add all of our fixed expenses together and see what our total amount is. So in total our fixed expenses are £1,377.51, which is actually lower than what I had originally planned out because this was before our car insurance got renewed, so I wasn't sure what the new renewal price was, but that is a tip that I would give to anyone trying to save money, is to phone up your car insurance because usually you can get a better deal. So last thing to do is to fill out our potential savings. So how to do that is you take your total estimated income. So for us it's £3,559.88 minus your variable 1,970 minus your fixed 1,377.51, and that will give you your potential savings. So our potential savings are £212.37, which is again more than I had anticipated, and that was with me adding on the £50 for food. So I'm hoping that this month is going to go quite well and that we can roughly see around that number. If we can't, then I'm sure that I will document why in my weekly check-in. So that is our August budget all done. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit in a piece of washi at the bottom of this page. I think, in fact, I will. Let's just hope it doesn't look too messy. No, that looks fine. Just to close off the page, so that is everything all done. All of our October budget all mapped out. Like I said, I'm going to do our weekly check-in page on our first week. So we have our month review all set up and then we have our October budget. that's everything for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or you just want to comment something, leave it down below. Again, let me know about what you think about the build use, if I should continue using the ones that match the kit, or get more of the black ones, or get these ones but in a different colour. A lot of questions, but I'd love to hear your opinion. And as always, have a magical day, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!